Tell me if this makes any sense to you. Almost 3 years ago, I found out I got a 9-month-old son that I never even had a clue existed. I also found out that my son is not living with his mother, but instead he's in the custody of his mother's half-sister. The reason why he's living with his aunt, well, because his mother decided to use heroin while she was pregnant with him. As soon as I found this out, I contacted the Kentucky Child and Family Services. I went to court and asked for a DNA test. And when I got that back, I went back to court and asked for my son. The judge tells the entire courtroom that my son should be with me. And everybody in the courtroom agrees. But the Kentucky Child and Family Services never even attempts to place my son with me. But I don't give up. I keep going to court, going to court, going to court, going to court. I also stay as active in my son's life as they allow me to be. Despite this, my son's aunt teaches my son to call her mommy and her boyfriend daddy, even though I'm active in his life. Some of the most disrespectful stuff I've ever seen in my life, if you ask me. Whenever I go to pick up my son, his clothes are dirty, his fingernails look like he's been working on cars, and his feet look like he's been barefoot since the last time I seen him. Whenever I take my son back, he tells me he doesn't want to go. I continue to follow the court orders though, driving my son down the highway sometimes in tears. Not only does the court not give me my son, but they also decide to make me pay $200 a week to his aunt for child support, which to me, that makes no sense. If she can't afford to care for my son, that's even more reason for them to give me my son. Then, when they put me on child support, they don't even notify me at all. So now all of a sudden I'm $11,000 behind in child support of a child that I have every other week. Now does that make sense?
We got to get on the road in about 20 minutes and take you back to Aunt Christian.
I don't want to go there. I didn't say that I want to go there.
Yeah, I know. But don't worry, buddy. We're going to work it out to where you can stay with Daddy forever.
I did the other day.
Oh, yeah? You told him that the other day? You told him you wanted to stay with Daddy?
Yeah.
Don't worry. We're going to get it worked out, man. Give me some.
Now, fast forward to this past Monday, October 23rd, 2017. We finally get to court for a hearing that's supposed to be the final determination of what's best for my son. The entire argument on the side of my son's aunt is that if he were to be removed from her custody, he'd be devastated. So basically their argument is that since he's been with them so long, he should stay with them, even though I've been trying to get him since day one. The judge decides to grant joint custody between myself and my son's aunt. My son has to remain in the home with his aunt. I'm supposed to pay $200 a week. And oh yeah, I get to see my son every other weekend. The judge says he agrees that I need to be a big part of my son's life. But if I wanted what was best for my son, I wouldn't be $11,000 behind in child support. Does this make any sense? So now I got about a week left to file an appeal. But I found a good lawyer. Became highly recommended from other lawyers. And he's willing to take my case and travel to Carroll County. Now, I don't like asking anybody for anything, but to be honest with you, I need help. I link my shirts and my hoodies to this video, so you don't have to just donate. You can purchase a hoodie or a shirt. I also link my GoFundMe account to this video. So if you want to donate, you can donate as little as $5. If you want to donate $1, I put my PayPal account on here, because every penny counts. Now, I understand that not everybody that watches this video is going to be able to help me out with money. But if you watch this video and you agree that none of this makes sense, hit the share button. Share my story. Help me get it out there. This whole situation comes down to what's right and what's wrong. And I'm just trying to be a father. Thanks for listening to my story. Please hit the share button.